like a creature of the night. It's Flash FM.
Welcome back, everyone. This is DJ GTA Failer with our third and final video on Flash FM.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Old people. Go back where you came from. See, I was at this party the other night for a really famous British band. Now, I can't say who, but let's just say that the Hairspray and Sissy Spritz was definitely in attendance. So right there was this old cow. I mean, she was old. Must have been like 30 at least, which is what, 100 and cow years? By the time I'm 30, well, I'll be doing something really important.
Baby, that's what you make it. Can't escape it.
Reading from the wiki. During the beginning of the song Life's What You Make It, Tony refers to a famous British band but can't say who. This is a reference to Duran Duran and the fact that on Flashback FM in GTA 3, her line, "This song reminds me of waking up on the Duran Duran tour bus," was edited to mute the mention of the band's name, though the uncensored quote can be heard in the official GTA 3 website. From Wikipedia, Life's What You Make It is a song by the English band Talk Talk. It was released as a single in 1985 from the album The Color of Spring. The single was a hit in the UK in January 1986, peaking at number 16, and charted in numerous other countries, often reaching the top 20. In the US, it reached number 90 on the Billboard Hot 100. Talk Talk was an English band formed in 1981, led by Mark Hollis, Lee Harris, and Paul Webb. Initially a synth-pop group, Talk Talk's first two albums reached the top 40 in the UK and produced the international hit singles Talk Talk, Today, It's My Life, and Such a Shame. They achieved widespread critical success in Europe and the UK with the album The Color of Spring, along with its singles Life's What You Make It, that's this tune, and Living in Another World. Friction with the band's label EMI resulted in legal action and countersuing. The bassist Webb departed and the band switched to Polydor for their final studio album in 1991, but split soon afterwards. Singer Mark Hollis released one solo album in 1998 before retiring from the music industry. Sadly, he died in 2019. I've heard of Talk Talk before. I couldn't have named any of their songs. I didn't recognize the titles of any of their hits that we just read off, and I don't know this song other than from Vice City, but this song is beautiful. We're going to give it an S. It is just haunting, and the melody is so pretty. I really like that piano part we just heard, and the lead singer's voice just, so nice to listen to.
You know, I just love pop music. I really do. It's what makes us different from hippies. Not the long hair and the smell. But anyway, and Sissy Spritz, of course. But you gotta be careful with that stuff. I was dancing with my lighter, and my hair went up like a Christmas tree. Tony here, feeling fine, going double time. That's my rhyme. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but when you go west, you gotta call me.
Face to face, my reflection in your eyes. I was scared to say too much.
This song is Call Me by Go West, and it's actually the 5th track on Flash FM, but when I was supposed to cover this song in video number 1 on Flash FM, I just talked right over it because I had so much to say about Michael Jackson and Billie Jean. So let's finally get back to talking about this song.
Confused, shot down without a gun, victim, I hit and run.
From Wikipedia, Call Me is a 1985 song by the English pop duo Go West, which reached number 12 in the UK charts and number 54 in the US. Go West is an English pop duo formed in 1982 by lead vocalist Peter Cox and rhythm guitarist and backing vocalist Richard Drummie. The duo enjoyed popularity between the mid-1980s and the early 1990s and are best known for their international top 10 hits We Close Our Eyes, Call Me, that's this song, Faithful, and King of Wishful Thinking. The last song was featured in Pretty Woman in 1990. The only song I knew from Go West was King of Wishful Thinking. That is an S song for sure. Really like that one. This song right here, Call Me, is quite catchy. It's got a great hook, like the guy's voice. So all good here, not quite S tier. We're giving this one an A.
We must communicate.
Flash FM, and if it's number one, you're going to hear it all day, baby. These songs never get old. Here's one for the high school prom. Gag me with a spoon, and I mean that in a good way.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over.
So now we're back on track. This song we're listening to right now is the one that's supposed to go after Life's What You Make It by Talk Talk. Reading from Wikipedia, Your Love is a song by the English rock band The Outfield taken from their 1985 debut album Play Deep, released in early 1986 and written by guitarist John Spinks. In the US, the song reached number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 7 on the Album Rock Tracks chart in 1986. The Outfield was an English rock band based in London. The band achieved success in the mid-1980s and is best remembered for their hit single, Your Love, that's this song. The band's lineup consisted of guitarist John Spinks, vocalist and bassist Tony Lewis, and drummer Alan Jackman. They had an unusual experience for a British band in that they enjoyed commercial success in the US but never in their homeland. Recall that John Spinks was the guitarist and songwriter for The Outfield. He wrote this amazing song we're listening to right now. Sadly, he passed away in 2014, only 60 years old after having liver cancer for years. Tony Lewis, the vocalist and bassist for the group, also passed away very young, 62 years old. He died in 2020 at his home near London.
Another shoulder to cry upon. I just want to use your love tonight. Yeah, I don't want to lose your love tonight. Yeah.
Okay, gang, we have reached the pinnacle of Vice City music. This song right here is my favorite song on any radio station in the entire game. I love this song. I loved it before Vice City. I've known it for years. It is not just my favorite song in Vice City. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, like in real life. And there's so many amazing songs out there that I know and love. And this one right here is near the top. Top 10 for sure, maybe even top 5. It is flirting with number 1. I love singing along with this song. I love the real quiet part, the soft part that we heard just a moment ago. I love the music. I love the hook. I love the chorus. I love all the verses. I love this guy's voice. I was so sad when I learned he died a couple of years back. And this right here is not just an S song. We are going to break the rules. We're not just going to give this one an S+. We're going to give this one an S++. And the reason we're skipping over S+ is so that I can break the rules for 3 other songs on this particular station. Out of Touch, Billie Jean, and Self-Control, all now getting the brand newly invented grade of S+. But Your Love by The Outfield is better than all 3 of those put together. S++ for this song. Love it.
Flash FM. Songs that are special to you and 10 million other people. Flash FM. We tell you what's good, then play it till you like it.
Too much trumpet, but not enough skin flute on Flash FM.
Steppin' Out is a song by English musician Joe Jackson, originally included on his 1982 album Night and Day. The song, inspired by Jackson's time in New York City, was his highest charting single in America, where it peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. It reached the same position in Jackson's native United Kingdom.
Look and dry your eyes.
David Ian Joe Jackson, born 1954, is an English musician, singer, and songwriter. Having spent years studying music and playing clubs, he scored a hit with his first release, Is She Really Going Out With Him, in 1979. It was followed by a number of new wave singles before he moved to more jazz-inflected pop music and had a top 10 hit in 1982 with Steppin' Out, that's this song. Jackson is associated with the 1980s second British invasion of the US. He has also composed classical music. He has recorded 20 studio albums and received 5 Grammy Award nominations, and he actually did win a Grammy, although it wasn't for his pop music, it was for his classical music. We know 2 Joe Jackson songs. So there was Is She Really Going Out With Him? That's a decent song. We'll give it a B. And then Steppin' Out, this song right here. This song is an S. Oh, actually, since I'm breaking the rules, this song is an S+. This is a great song. Love the kind of like low synth bass line type thing that goes underneath. His vocal is great. Really cool transitions between the verses and the choruses. What the heck? We'll just give it an S+ instead of an S.
We'll be there in just a while if you follow me. Stepping out into the night, into the light.
This is Tony, and you're on Flash, where we play nothing but the best pop music all day, every day until the end of time, which could be tomorrow. So live like it's forever tonight.
Commercials, bad. Music, good. Flash FM, now with 0 commercials. Please help support Flash FM. Send your donation today.
Let's have another record. You're on Flash, and I'm flashing you, baby. The girls are out.
Flash FM.
The deception with time. Just what are you trying to say?
One Thing Leads to Another is a song by English new wave band The Fix from their album Reach the Beach. It is one of the band's most successful singles, reaching number 4 on the US Billboard Hot 100 in 1983. It also peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Rock Top Tracks chart and became a number 1 hit in Canada. Vocalist Cy Kernan has described the song as an indictment of dishonest politicians.
Say what you mean. One thing leads to another. You told me something wrong. I know I listened too long, but then one thing leads to another.
The Fix is a rock band from London, England, founded in 1979. The band's hits include One Thing Leads to Another, that's this song, Saved by Zero, Are We Ourselves, and Secret Separation, each of which charted in the top 20 of the US Billboard Hot 100. They also had mainstream rock chart hits Red Skies, Stand or Fall, Driven Out, and Deeper, the last song which was featured on the soundtrack of the 1984 film Streets of Fire. I don't know any of those songs except for Saved by Zero, I know a little bit, and then One Thing Leads to Another, this song here.
Leads to another. Told me something wrong. I know I listened too long, but then one thing leads to another. Yeah.
So that other Fix song that I knew, Saved by Zero, it's just okay. It's kind of boring for me. Maybe it's a B song, but this one right here, super catchy. It's an A. When I hear it in real life coming on the car radio, I don't change the channel and I always sing along. That is the mark of an A song. It is an S tier for me, but I do like it quite a bit. Hey, there is one more song on Flash FM. It's Running with the Night by Lionel Richie. I'm not going to grade that song. I'm not even going to talk about that song because that song only appears on the PS2 version and the definitive edition, and I don't play either of those. I'm just playing here on PC, the original version. So I can't talk about Lionel Richie's Running with the Night. It's a decent song. I don't know, A or B or something. Like Lionel Richie has plenty of S songs. That isn't one of them for sure. But anyway, Running with the Night is not part of my Vice City experience, so I'm not including it here.
What a band. What a song. We gotta take a break. Don't go away. Don't go anywhere. If you're leaving the house, stay at home and listen to more Flash.
Now it's time to rate Flash FM as a station. We had 4 songs that I gave a grade of A to. We had 6 S songs, and then I had to invent a whole new grade because there were some songs that were even better than S tier. So I gave 4 songs an S+, and 1 song an S++, making a mockery of the entire grading system. So yeah, my favorite song on any radio station is right here, the one playing behind me, Your Love by the Outfield, and then the 4 S+ songs were Out of Touch, Billie Jean, Self Control, and Steppin' Out. So averaging all these grades together in a completely non-mathematical way, we are giving Flash FM a grade of S. It is the best station in Vice City according to my totally scientific calculation here. So since this was the last radio station for us to grade, let's go ahead and recap all of the grades that we gave to the different radio stations. I will read them out from worst to best. My least favorite radio station out of all 9 radio stations was K-Chat. That got a grade of D. Next up was Wild Style with a grade of B-. Then we had VCPR with a grade of B. V-Rock Tide with a grade of B. Then Fever 105 got a B+. Radio Espantoso and Wave 103 tied each other with an A-. Then we got to the cream of the crop, Emotion with an A+, and then finally Flash FM right here with an S. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I really enjoyed making these radio station videos. It was a lot more time consuming than I expected it to be, but I learned a ton about the different songs and the different artists featured here on Vice City Radio, and I'm really glad that I did it. I have a much bigger appreciation now for all that went into getting the licensing for the great soundtrack that is the Vice City soundtrack. So let us know in the comments what you think about the different radio stations or the different songs. Tell us your favorite channels, tell us your favorite songs, and we'd be happy to hear from you. So thank you so much for listening. For the last time, this is DJ GTA Failer out.
If it's popular, we do it. Flash FM, totally awesome.